we'll be starting with basically exception handling. So first, a few basic concepts needs to be clear. Basically, the concept about errors. Okay, so in any programming language, not just Python, whenever we develop some program, there are chances of having errors. So the thing is not like this that the errors are generated. The thing is that correcting the errors, which we actually called as debugging, right? So remove the errors. Bug is actually the error, and removing the error is actually called debugging. So always there is a need to remove the errors. I'll show it practically also, but first understand the basic concepts first, then we shall proceed. I mean, coming to exceptions, first little bit concept is necessary. So errors are basically the things which actually cause programs interruption. Okay, so basically we need to correct that error, and this process is actually called debugging, right? Okay, so that's the basic thing. Now we have certain types of errors like syntax error, then we have logical error, and then we have runtime error. And so it practically true. Like syntax error, if I consider the first thing, syntax error is the problem with the syntax. Like take for example, I'm writing here print, uh, print. I'm writing in this way. Like what I have given a double inverted comma here and single inverted comma here. So this is basically an error, right? So this is actually syntax error. Okay, if you press enter, you can see it is written as syntax error, right? Because obviously you can't give, if you want to put double inverted comma, then it must be both sides same, right? You can use single inverted comma also, but it must be both sides same, right? So this is what syntax error is, the problem with syntax. This is one type of error. Next is called as logical error. Logical error is not with syntax. There is no problem with syntax. There is problem with the logic. Your answer is not coming as per the requirement because of the logic mistake. Like, take for example this one. Uh, if I let's do it here. Take a new file. Suppose I'm writing principal, rate, and time. Okay, so principal is rate, time I've given 3 values. Listed principal value I've given 1000, rate value is 10, time is 2. Right, this I've given. Now I'm calculating normally simple interest is P into R into T by 100. But by mistake I'm doing it is P into R into T by 100, but by mistake I'm doing P plus R plus T by 100. Obviously, this will give me wrong answer. Is there any syntax? This is print. Is there any syntax problem? Is there any syntax problem? No, right? Hello. Right? Hello. Audible?
Yeah.
So there is no syntax problem, but the answer will come wrong because the formula is written wrong. This is called logical error. So logical error is something where there is a problem with the logic, not with the syntax. So this will run comfortably because there is no syntax problem as such. So let me give it as any name, right? So when I'm running, the output is coming. Let the output come. So output is coming as 10.12, which is actually wrong. This is not. So this will not be the desired output because the formula is wrong, right? So this is called logical error. Okay. So difference clear. Syntax and logical error. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. Okay. Now another thing which we call it as actually that is called runtime error. Runtime error is basically called as exception. What we actually study in this chapter. Runtime error is only called as exception. What is this runtime error? One simple example if I give. There is no problem with syntax. There is no problem with logic even. There is a problem during runtime because of the input you have given. I repeat, there is no problem with syntax. Syntax is completely okay. Even the formula is correct. Logic is also not, there is no problem with logic. Runtime error are this type of errors which actually occurs because of the input you have taken during runtime. Example, like take for example, I have taken two numbers, okay, A and B. I'm asking for two numbers actually. So A, B, I'm writing eval, basic Python program, you know. Okay, so I think eval and all these things, you know, right? Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm taking two numbers, enter two numbers. Okay. So then I'm writing calculate equals to okay, A by B. Okay, so print calculate. Okay, calculate value I will print. I will take two numbers A and B and then I will find the calculate value. See, there is no problem with syntax. Syntax is completely correct. There is no problem with means logic also. I want to divide only. Okay, so there is no problem with logic. Logic is also not a problem. But the problem happens what? when I run, and see if I write 3, 2, then answer comes. Say answer will come. We're basically dividing. Answer will come. Say hello.
1/2. I mean 1/5.
1.5. 1.5. So this is working completely okay. There is no
Yeah.
runtime error here. But think of this. I am running it again, and I am writing 3, 0. Right now there is a problem because of the input what I have taken. My the error is actually coming. See, understood? Because 3/0 is zero division error. Understood the thing? This is called as
Yeah. Yeah.
exception. This is basically runtime error. Concept is clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so see, there was no problem with syntax. There was no problem with logic, but there was a problem in the input taken during runtime. I have taken 0, so there is a problem. Otherwise, there would not be any problem. Right? That's the logic. That is called runtime error. Fine. Okay, so this is actually what exception is. Okay, proceed. Proceed. Okay, next. So see,
Yeah.
look at the lines. Error and exceptions both interrupts the program. Obviously, it actually stops the program execution. But remember, error and exception is not same. Are not same actually. Error is it might be syntax error. It might be logical error. It might be runtime error. This runtime error, that type of error is basically exception. Because of input what we have taken, there is an error. This type of error is specially called as exception. Okay, so that's the thing. So you can read this line that concept is written. Errors usually find out at the time of translation, but exception just program runtime. Because of the input I have taken 3, 0. That's why the answer was coming wrong. Okay, fine,
Yeah.
fine. Proceed. Okay. Now next come to the, so that is what the thing is. Okay, so many times though a program results in an error, after it's run, even if does not have any syntax error, means even there is no syntax error, even no logical error, but during runtime if there is error, this is actually what exception is. Okay, use runtime error is actually called as exception. That's the thing. Okay, I will discuss little bit more on it, like types of error. Okay, one is called as type error. Type error is basically what? Type error is something like this. Type error is something like this. Just a minute. Yeah. Type error is something like this. Like if I write, what if I write 2 inverted comma plus 2 inverted comma? What will be the answer? Say
4.
how much?
4. 4.
It will not be 4. It will not be 4. Take look at the statement correctly. It is in inverted comma. It is not 2
Only
plus
like
2.
inverted commas and then 4.
No, it will not be 4. Answer will not be 4. If these are strings, inside inverted comma, whatever is there, that is called strings. So if I add two strings, it concatenates, joins. Okay, it joins. So it will be 2, 2, not
Oh, 22. Okay.
not 4. It will be 2, 2, right? Okay,
Yeah.
fine, because it is just concatenating, joining two things. Okay, so two strings concatenation we call. I mean, it's actually we call it as joining. Right, but if suppose there is a string followed by a number, what will happen? String plus number.
Error.
This is what type of error? This is actually called type error. Syntax error, obviously, but this type of error is called type error. TYPE, type error. Okay, look here, type error. Because one string type is integer type. Now this is creating problem. That's why it is written also. It can concatenate only string, not int, right? Okay. So this is called as type error. Clear?
Yeah.
Clear? Okay. This is one type of error. Okay. Next is value error. Value error is something like this. Value error. Let me tell you value error is what. So this is type error. Let me just put it in Python actually. Just a minute. Mhm. Yes, value error. So type error. String percent. Value error is what? Value error is something like this. Like take for example, like one example is given here also. Like int ABC, or you can take anything else also. Like I'm writing int Python. Now, can this Python string be converted to but integer? No, no. You cannot convert a string to integer. That is not possible, right? Here you can take any number type of data, that is okay, but any Python is a string and that cannot be converted into integer. So this is called value error, right? Value error, right? Okay,
Yeah.
understood. That is called value error when the value is defined as wrong, right? That is we call as value error. Next we have name error. Name error is something like this, like you are defining a equals to 10 and then you're writing print b. Okay, is there any variable called b? Is there any variable called b? No, no. So obviously
No.
this will cause name error because such things are not, b is not there only and you are printing b. So this is the name error. Okay, this is called name error, right? Okay, fine. Any doubt? Any doubt?
No. No.
Did any doubt? Okay, so this is called name error basically. Next, next is zero division error. Now only I've shown it practically also. If you divide anything by zero, like 3 by 0, it will cause zero division error. Okay, zero division error. See, zero division error. Because I'm dividing anything by 0, which is actually not defined. So that's why this is zero division error. All these are actually syntax error. Okay.
Yeah.
Until unless you give value during runtime. Uh, Last program, what we have taken some values in the program and input was given during runtime. When input was given during runtime, then what error is called? That is called exception. Right? Runtime errors are called exception. So clear? Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Next. Next, more types of errors are there. One more is called as like module not found error. Module not found error is something like this. Like you are importing a module which is actually not present only. Okay. Some modules are not present only. Like
Yeah.
we have a module called math that is completely okay. Import math is completely okay. We have a module called math, but we don't have any module called maths, right? I don't know. So this will cause error. Module not found error. Right?
Mm.
Such module is not there. Understood?
Yeah.
So you cannot write import maths. That is wrong because that is module not found. Module is not found. Such modules are not there. Okay.
Yeah.
Import error. Import error is something like this. Like you can write from math import sqrt. Okay. Sqrt is okay. SQRT finds the square root. So if I write SQRT of 9, so the answer becomes
3.
3, not 3, basically 3.0. Okay, it's not 3. Take care of small things. It is 3.0, right?
Oh.
Okay, SQRT always returns in point. Okay, so you must take care of these minor things also. Okay, but if I write from math import, let's say cuboid. Okay, there is nothing called as cuboid. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's nothing called as cuboid function module inside this math package. That is not there. So obviously it will cause error. Okay, so this is called import error. Fine.
Yeah.
So any doubt, Julian? Any doubt?
No. 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 No.
Julian, no doubt. Okay. Next is key error. Key error is in dictionary. Let me close this. Let me overwrite it and show you. Key error is something like this. So let's say dictionary is one is Monday, 2 is Tuesday, 3 is Wednesday. This is dictionary. You know this dictionary, right? Dictionary, no. This basic idea is there. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if I write D of, let's say 4, what will happen? D of 4 is there? Yes or no? D of 4 is there?
Yeah. No.
No, 4 key is not there. We don't have 4
Yeah.
key. Okay, so you look for the key. Okay, always look for the key. So 1, 2, 3 is there, but 4 is not there. So this will cause us key error. This is key error.
Yeah.
Okay, see key error. This is another type of error. I'm telling you all the types of error that is present in Python. Okay, so key error is another type. Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. That is what key error is. Okay. Next is one is end of file error. This is basically from the chapter file handling. File handling you have done before? No. File handling chapter done.
Yeah.
Done. Okay, end of file error. EOF means end of file error. EOF error. End of file means whenever suppose the file is there, suppose a file big file is there, and you have reached the end of the file, and now you want to read the file, it will cause an error. That end of file error means when the end of file condition is reached, when it has reached the end of the file. Okay, then you want to read the data, that is called as end of file error. We called it as EOF error. Okay,
No.
okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the thing. Says any doubt? Till here any doubt?
No, no.
Okay.